This is KGW News at noon.
Check this out. This is a giant transparent balloon floating over Portland's West Hills. We have been absolutely flooded with phone calls and emails about this for the past few hours. Our news team spent the morning digging into it, and we found out the balloon belongs to a company called Near Space. It operates out of Tillamook. Now, this particular balloon is part of a project for NASA. It's now on its way back to Tillamook, where it's going to land. If you'd like to learn more about the company, we did a big feature piece on it for our show The Story back in February. Near Space works with NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Jet Propulsion Lab, sending balloons high into the atmosphere to do research. You can check out our story right now. Just search Near Space Corporation on KGW.com or on our KGW YouTube channel. There you go, mystery solved. And Rod, those clear skies, perfect for viewing.
Yeah, it certainly has been the talker of the morning. Here are the clear skies we've had most of the morning. Now, this is from the, you can see some action on the river, looking back over the West Hills from our Rose City camera. We're at 68 degrees. If you jump out to the west side, we actually are seeing a bit of an increase of clouds coming in off of the sea. So kind of partly cloudy skies starting to develop across the area. Winds have been light, which is one reason why we got to see the balloon for quite a while this morning. You see it's calm to 2 miles per hour, not much showing up. When you get above ground level and you get into just the free flow of the air above the hills, we've got westerlies 11, 12 miles per hour this afternoon. It all adds up to a comfortable day. 77 degrees. Our expected high will be about 70. Partly cloudy skies at 8 p.m. this evening. The entire 7 day still looks pretty good. I'm excited to share it with you. That's coming up.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks, Rod. In just a couple of hours, Portland City Councilors will reconsider an ordinance to reduce public drug use. The plan would add drugs to an already existing ban on drinking alcohol in public. However, this is far from a done deal. Even if the city passes the ordinance, state lawmakers or the court system would have to step in and make this official. You may remember Mayor Ted Wheeler introduced a similar drug ban back in June, but tabled it after Oregon passed a bill strengthening penalties for fentanyl possession. The council meeting starts at 2 o'clock this afternoon. The man accused of throwing rocks through the windows of more than a dozen businesses in Gresham is set to be arraigned today. A grand jury indicted Garrett Fine on 16 charges for vandalizing at least 10 businesses. Police have arrested him 5 times this summer, but he kept getting released from jail. This time, authorities say they plan to keep him in custody. Well, you may remember this video. It shows Portland fire crews pulling an escaped mental patient out of that muddy pond in North Portland. There was a manhunt for Christopher Prey, but these rescuers had no clue that that's who they were dealing with. KGW's Alma McCarty pieces together the timeline that led up to his capture.
On August 30th, Prey's first day at the Oregon State Hospital, police say he was involved in a cafeteria fight and taken to a Salem hospital for treatment. It was on his way back, OSP says Prey took control of his transport van and drove off from an unsecured area at the state hospital. At the time, Prey had shackles on his legs, a belly chain, and handcuffs. How he got control of the van and what exactly happened to the driver is still unclear. OSP would only say that the person is physically okay. About 30 minutes after the van was reported stolen, around 11:10 at night, Kaiser police spotted it and tried to stop it. But OSP says Prey fled down I-5 South. Both departments followed at first, but stopped, saying the incident did not meet the pursuit policy. The next day, OSP issued an alert to the public about Prey's criminal history and potential threat to the community. Cut to Friday, September 1st. Firefighters get the call to rescue a man stuck in the middle of a North Portland pond. Using a ladder, crews throw him a rope and drag him to safety.
He'd actually reported being stuck in that mud for over 12 hours. It's very fortunate that he was even alive at that point.
When they pulled him out, Portland Fire and Rescue did not know this was prey. But once in the hospital, a Legacy employee recognized him and alerted PPB, who took him back into custody. Alma McCarty, KGW News.
Within the last 30 minutes or so, parents joined the picket line in Camas supporting striking teachers. Right now, they're outside district headquarters. Today marks 1 week of no school in Camas. The teachers union says the two sides met again yesterday, but still haven't reached a deal. Teachers are also striking in the Evergreen district. They went back to the bargaining table yesterday as well, but they did not have a breakthrough on a new contract. The Evergreen strike is now in its 5th day. We have a list of what teachers in both districts are asking for. You will find that on our website, kgw.com. OHSU nurses also deciding whether to authorize a strike. Voting started today and runs through September 17th. The Oregon Nurses Association says after 9 months and 30 meetings, they still haven't reached a deal. Sticking points include staffing, workplace safety, retention, and recruitment. If the union authorizes a strike, more than 3,000 nurses at OHSU could hit the picket line. Well, the city of Portland will start work this fall replacing the turf field at Grant High School. The school board fast-tracked the project last night. The existing turf was found to be unsafe, so Grant's football and soccer teams have to play their home games on the road. The district also wants to secure a long-term lease for the field so it can handle future improvements without the city's help.